After an amazing time on the hot air balloon ride in Cappadocia, today's video will take us to the open air museum, a monastery carved out of a rock formation, and even visit an underground city. Good morning. It is day 2 of my 3.5 days here in Cappadocia, and I'm going to check out some shops today, just see what we can find, and we're going to go to the open air museum. I just went into one of the churches they have here, and they had some of the most beautiful artwork in the domes and everything. It was really neat to see, but they wouldn't let me take any video or photos. So, sorry, you'll just have to visit this for yourself. And that was the Chapel of St. Barbara. I'm trying to get you a few little snippets when I can, but the other church that I had beautiful paintings in the exact same place. It's very similar architecture. To give you a little bit of background, the rock formations that you see here in Cappadocia were formed, Wikipedia says 2.5 million years ago with an volcanic eruption. Through the eruption, it created these soft rock formations, and the churches and everything that I'm showing you here from the open air museum is part of the churches and things where they lived when they fled here. Right up there, right where those people are going up, there's another church. Now, I'm just looking at this. I don't know how they got up there, but it was beautiful, decorated, had many pictures and domes and stuff that depicted Jesus' life, which was really, really awesome. That church I just showed you like a quick couple seconds of is called Buckle Church. It is the largest church that was in this area, carved out of the stone, out of the rock. It had an upstairs and a downstairs. The upstairs was absolutely magnificent with paintings similar to the ones in the churches at the open air museum. And man, then they had a chapel that was underneath of it, which was carved. That was, I don't know if that one came first or what, but it was a sight to see. You gotta come here. The tours here are done in colors. There's a red tour and a green tour, and I'm taking the green tour tomorrow, and that really looks spectacular. It's a little bit further away from where I'm staying, so instead of renting a car, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Today is my last full day here in Cappadocia. So I'm going to take the green tour, which takes us about 9 kilometers away, so it's not really a good walking distance. Our first stop today is a panoramic of Cappadocia itself. And wow, this is even more stunning than before. There are 3 volcanoes that are responsible for creating Cappadocia, and one is behind me, which is very cool. And the other 2 you can't see from here, but what happened was there were soft rock and hard rock that formed from that. Now all the soft rock is gone, what's left is the hard rock.
Cute.
You're such a sweetie. Yes, you are. Look up here. Oh, I've been left. Our next stop of the day is going to be at the underground city. This is one of the larger underground cities that they have here in Cappadocia, and there were up to 10,000 people that lived underground, not just this one, but over all the underground cities. This first area is a stable, and the reason they had the stable up here first is because when the enemies came in, they couldn't get through the animals, so it was also security and protection. Now we're going into the first primitive church here at the underground city. This is where they came to pray when they were under attack. Cross. There it is. Oh my. Oh my God. Oh.
Wow, that's a long ways. Yeah.
You will see what is there. Good, fresh air.
That's the ventilation hole. We're going into the longest tunnel. This place is not for tall people, or if you're claustrophobic. Oh, we can stand up? Yes. We just finished with the Undercity. Quite an, I don't even know what the word is. It's very intricate. It's an intricate tunnel system through there. Some spots are really small, made you breathe a little bit harder. It was just cool to hear the stories about, you know, when the enemies came, how the Christians would hide, to see the doors that they had. It was fantastic. They said before COVID, the tour would take like 3 hours to complete because it was so crowded. But now since COVID, it took us 45 minutes to an hour to complete. Our next stop on the tour is Grand Valley, and this looks to be like a magnificent, just from what I can see from right here, little place that we're gonna do a 4-kilometer hike, and then we get to have lunch. I'm so hungry already. Because Cappadocia is so dry, this valley has its own microclimate. See all the trees. There's not a lot of trees in Cappadocia, but they've got their own here down in the valley. So this church that we just visited actually looked a lot like the ones, maybe not as vibrant as the pictures and everything that were painted on the inside as they did in the open air museum, but that was very cool. This is a great little bridge here in the valley. It's got the stream that's kind of running through it, and just gives you a really good look of everything. It's so beautiful down here. next stop on our tour is the Selim Cathedral. So it looks like maybe a cathedral or like a monastery type thing. So we are gonna go check that out, and from here it just looks absolutely beautiful. So this part is the kitchen, and what's really fascinating is it was built to have, as the smoke comes up, it just goes right out the chimney. One of the things you have to do when you come to Cappadocia is stay in a cave hotel. I'm staying at Caradut Hotel, Caradut Cave Hotel, and I found them on Airbnb. I'm gonna put a link down below. They have been amazing, especially when it comes to booking things from going from the airport to here and the airport back, PCR test, hot air balloon ride. I've actually checked behind them, and everything they've booked for me has been cheaper. So that's been something that phenomenal. I've really enjoyed it. But what I want to show you is this incredible cave room. When you walk in, a little step up, they've got, look at this. This is so amazing. This is actually better than my room. It showed a lot better, so I just wanted to show you guys this one. Wow, look at this. I don't even know what's behind here. Let's see. Oh, that's a closet inside the cave. That's really cool. And then, look how nice. This is just, oh, I wish I had this room. My room's much smaller. And then come in here, got a really good sized bathroom. Mine is definitely smaller. Wow, this is quite charming. So if you are coming to Cappadocia, I just want to recommend you to look up Caradut Hotel. This room probably costs more than what mine does, which is probably why mine's smaller. But I mean, it's an experience, and it's something you just have to do if you're coming to Cappadocia. When in Cappadocia, don't forget to check out Gallery Eichmann. Wow, this place, Gallery Eichmann, I think is what it's called, is quite a place of carpets. They've got more carpets than I've ever seen in my life in one place, I think. I just finished up at Gallery Eichmann. You know, I've seen that place on Instagram, didn't know the name, and just happened to come across it. It was like 100 lira to get in and take some photos, and the guy that was there was absolutely amazing as far as being able to take some pictures. I got some great pictures. Head on over to my Instagram. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the screen, and you can see some of the crazy awesome photos I got there. While we're at it, if if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and hit the subscribe button. I got lots more places that I'm headed out to, and I'm gonna bring you some amazing content.